Hello friends, we are going to start Python assignment session 3 in next 5 minutes. So get ready. This session will be also live on YouTube, barabanki.org YouTube channel. So if someone is not able to open the link, you can refer to our YouTube channel. So let's start now. The wait time is over. I hope everyone is ready. So let's create a basic folder for assignment 3 and we will be starting here. So here I am opening my Visual Studio code space dot, then press enter. It will open Visual Studio Code. So here we are not using Copilot as of now. Directly we will start the coding. Our first question is to check whether any given string is palindrome or not. First question, check given string is palindrome or not. It is a basic question, but yes, in upcoming assignment you will be dealing with other complex questions. These are for your basic practice. Now let's understand when any string can be called a palindrome. If we take any word like madam, what is there? If we write this word madam, if we read it from left side and read it from the right side, from the both side, this will have same letters M-A-D-A-M from the right side, M-A-D-A-M from the left side. So if my actual string, this is my actual string, and once I reverse it, what I will get? The same word. If I will reverse it, I'll get same word, that is M-A-D-A-M, right? Once the actual string and the reverse one is equal, then we can say this word is palindrome. We can have another example. For example, we have race car, R-A-C-E, race, C-A-R, car. This is the actual string, and if we reverse it from here, R-A-C-E, C-A-R. So the actual one and reverse one will be equal. That is also a palindrome. Next, we have other words like if we talk Nitin, right? From left side and right side, this one is same. If we read it from left side or right side, then it is same from the both side. So this is the basic concept that we are building to check whether the given string is palindrome or not. So let us see this in action. Here we are going to create a program. So I have just opened Visual Studio Code. Let me take the program name palindrome checker, palindrome checker dot py. Okay. Now let us input a string. So here I am taking a word text equals input, enter any string, enter any string. So here we will input a string. Let me show you how this will work. Now I'm just taking the input and running it. In the terminal, we can see this will show this message, enter any string. So here we are getting enter any string. If you want it from the new line, so we can use /n and run it again. We'll get enter a new string. So if I input any string like Nitin and this one is showing, my first task is done, that we have entered a string. Now I will reverse it, and then compare it with the actual string. So next task is to reverse the entered string. I can directly take it one, otherwise I can take a new variable. So I am taking a reverse txt, and here I'll reverse it. So my reverse technique will be like you might have studied about indexing in string, right? So this one, if this one is having blocks and it is having some one word, two, three. So actually indexing will start from 0, 1 and 2. Again, if we take it from the right side, the indexing will start from -1, -2 and -3. This way we can reverse a string, correct? Using the indexing technique. Otherwise, we can use looping technique. So there are many techniques available, whatever we want. Great. So let's begin with this. So first I want the reverse of it. What I can write txt, the shortest way, colon colon -1. This will give the reverse string and this will store. Now I can put the condition if txt equals reverse text, print string is palindrome, else we can print string is not palindrome, print string is not palindrome. Save it and run it again. So if we run it and it is asking to enter any string, so first time I am giving a wrong string. Let's say I give it ABC or so this one is not a palindrome because if we read it from left side, it is ABC, and if we read it from the right side, that is CBA. So that's not a palindrome. Now let me run it again and give it another string. Here this time I am taking input for ABA. This one is a palindrome. Now take another example. For example, I'm taking input for MADAM. Press enter. String is palindrome. Run it again. I'm giving another input like Nitin. This one is again palindrome. Now run it again. I'm giving MALYALAM. This one is not a palindrome. So hope it is helpful for you. You can do it using a function also. Mukesh, as you are asking, you can do it using a function also. You can create a separate function and then you can start. Okay, I'm telling you how to create a separate function. So here I'm commenting this code and I'll create a function, then show you how it will work. Def, using def keyword, we can create function in Python. You can give it any meaningful name for the function, like I'm giving it is palindrome. And in this function, I'll pass one string parameter. So here I am passing one string, that is my parameter. And in the function body, yes, we can do it in lowercase as well and replace if there is any space or things. So we can normalize. So if you want, I can write it s dot lower. We can use this method s equals s dot lower. This method I can use and we can replace other space or anything like we have space like this, correct? Then we can replace it with this. So here we are just normalizing the things. Normalize to lowercase and remove spaces. Remove spaces. Now I'll just return s equals. This will check the condition. If this condition is true, then it will true. Otherwise, it will return false. This way, we can create a function and again we will call the function. Call the function. In the same way, we can either input a string using input method or we can directly give it. So let me directly give it print. I am calling the function inside is palindrome and inside this I am giving a string value like madam. Now save it and run it again. So this is giving true. Yes, I can do it for you as well. You can give slash n so that you can see the result. Yeah, now it's visible. Okay. In the same way, give it another string value. Call the function inside this is palindrome and inside this method I am giving ABA. Save it, run it again. In the terminal it is giving true. That means it is a palindrome. So we have different method. We can do it in one liner using lambda as well. If we want it, we can do it using lambda function also. That is also correct. For integer value, what will happen? You will have to enter the value like a string, then you will have to convert it into string. If it is integer, convert it into string. So in this way, it will work properly. Let's proceed to another question. Now we have another question, and this question is very easy. We have a list of integers and we need to find the average. Find the average, right? You can create a simple list like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you need to find the average. So, for average, you will do the sum of all these values. You will build the logic like this. All numbers you will add and divide how many numbers are there in the list. You can use the length, but if we have 5 numbers, then we can give it directly. But if have we do not know how many numbers are there, so directly you can use the length of list. So let us do it quickly. Find the average of numbers given in the list. Okay, I'll name it list avg.py. First create a list. First create a list. We are creating a list ls. We can give it any value 1, 2, 3, 90, 5, whatever we have. Now we need to find the average. What will happen if we are doing it? We will have to get one by one value from this list. So its index is 0, 1, and 2. The best way is to loop through it. The best way is to loop through it. Yes. So here we will loop it. Before showing you result, I'm showing you how you can get the values of the list. You can write for num in list, whatever your list name is, and you can print number, save it, run it again. All the numbers of the list are showing here, including 1. Okay. So we do not need to have, we need sum. We can create a variable. Yes, yes. So take a variable and every time s plus equal num. It is same as s equal to s plus num. I am going very slowly so that you understand it. Keep messages in the chat, in the Zoom chat, if you have any doubt. So here we are doing the sum. Once we have some value, now we can print. The sum of list elements is S. Save it, run it again. Now it's showing the sum of list element is 105. Definitely these are integer value. You should take integer value. We can take other numbers as well, like you change it Let me give it 0. Okay. So it is showing 15. The sum of list element is 15. Ajay, your question is how we can input list elements. Your question is how we can input list element. You do not want to predefine these values, right? Okay, I'll show you how to do it. So I have just commented it and I'm taking ls variable and I'll use list constructor. In this list constructor, what will happen? I'll use another method map, and in the map method, I am trying to input integer values and then I will use input method. So I will enter the list elements. Yes, all the input that you will give will be treated as string, but of course you can split it into list using split method this way. Now, whatever number you input in the list, that will be split. That means you will be input number like this 1 space 2 space 3 4 5 and so on. And using split method, this will convert it into a list and all the list elements will be stored in it. So let's see how it works. Run it again. It is asking enter the list number. What I can do for you for better visibility. I'm keeping /n. Now run it again. Enter the list element. Here I am taking input 1 space 2 space 3 space 4 space 5. Press enter. The sum of list element is 15. Yes, of course, you can check it for other numbers. Run it again. Now I'm taking other numbers, random numbers 10, 20, 4, 95. Press enter. Yes. So the sum of list element is 129. Because in real life application, what will happen? You will have list. Some list might be having predefined values, and sometimes these values will be coming from any data source, any input. So this way you can take. Either you are running it into console and directly input through the keyboard. So this way will work. Whatever numbers you will input in this list, these numbers will be stored like this after split method has done its work, right? Now, let us come to another problem. The other problem that we are going to solve, take input of two list. Take input of two list and merge them. Merge them. Like we have one list ls1 equals like we have 1, 2, 3. We have to input another list like 10, 20, right? This way. Now I want to merge it. So I'll take another list ls3 equals ls1 plus ls2. So this way it will merge. Now list 3 will have 1, 2, 3, 10 and 20. Yes, of course, you can input these values from keyboard if you want to keep it float, if you want to keep it integer. Same way you will be working as I have done in the previous question, in question 2. So let us see this in action. I'll take another program, merge list. Merge list dot py. Now we need to take the first list. Directly I am taking values, but after it I can show you how you can input it from the keyboard. So this list I am taking directly over here. I am taking simple numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the list 2 I am taking another, like we have 5, 6, 7, any number you can choose. This way, correct? So if you want to merge it directly, ls1 plus ls2. Now print the result. ls3. Save it, run it again. Now see the result in the terminal. List 1 and list 2 is merged and result is stored into list 3. All the numbers we are getting. If we increase some number in list 1, like 101, 201, save it, run it again. This way, both list 1 and list 2 have been merged. Okay. Now come to another question. Question 4. We need to create a tuple and print all values. Create a tuple and print all the values. We need to create a tuple and print all values. And you have already studied what tuple is, correct? How do we create tuple? Now the question is has not ended. I have told you the basic one. Think and give me answer in the chat. I'll take 40 seconds. If you have idea, comment in the chat, in the Zoom chat, and if you are watching it on YouTube, there you can also comment. How to create tuple. You must know the syntax, how to create tuple in Python. Okay. So Ajay is saying we can create tuple like we have tuple. Okay. These parenthesis we will use to create a tuple. And inside this, we can create a tuple. How will you verify whether it is tuple or not? How will you verify it? It is tuple or not? Yes, we have type method. Print, and inside this you will use type and give the tuple name. So this will give you that it is class tuple. It is saying that tuple. Let's see this in an action. Tuple 1.py. So create a tuple 1, and inside this tuple I am taking 10, 20, 90. Okay. I need to verify whether it is tuple or not. Which method I will be using? Guys, comment it on chat. Okay, correct. Everyone is giving me correct answer. Tuple 1. Perfect. Run it and see the result in terminal. So it is giving class tuple. So that means it is a tuple. Now if I say if I have only one element in the tuple, then it is correct syntax or not? Tell me. If we have single element inside tuple, it is correct syntax or not? Everyone comment it quickly. 90% people are saying it's not a right tuple. What is the correct answer? Okay. We must add a comma. After that, we can say it is a tuple. And let us verify it. Save it and run it. Here I am taking plain value. There is no comma. Run it. And here it is treating as an integer. This one is treating as an integer. It's not a tuple. But if I add a comma at the end of this value, if there is a single value, then we need to do this to make it tuple. Save it, run it again. Now it is showing that it's a tuple. I am reminding you guys, these are the very basic topics and very important topics. Okay, now come to the question. Create a tuple, print all values which are even. Now the question has changed. You have created a tuple, you printed all the values. Either you can loop it or directly you can print tuple. But the question is create a tuple and print all the values which are even. There are different ways. You can do looping. Yes. Without loop. Yes, we can do it. I'll show you. Okay, let's do it. So I'm taking 10, 20, 40, 50, 60, right? Let me take some odd numbers as well. 601, 59, 99, 299. Now it is mix of even and odd number. Now we need to find and print even numbers. Even numbers from the tuple. Yes, you can use a loop for x in tuple 1 and then check if every element is divisible by 2. I'm checking if x modulo 2 equals 0, then definitely it is even value, correct? Okay, now run it. What is happening? It is giving me answer. Okay, use print for better visibility slash n. This way you can see in the next line. It is giving me these values. And if I want a comma after each value, then I can put it yes. So only we are getting even numbers. One way. What is the another way? That is Pythonic way. Yes, loop is also okay, but what is the Pythonic way? We can do it. I am showing how to do it. So here, what I am doing, I am taking another variable even numbers equals, and I'll use one constructor tuple, and inside this I'll use a loop for n in my tuple. For n in my tuple. That means from this tuple I'll taking one by one value into n. For n in tuple 1 and then check if that n modulo 2 is divided by 2 equals 0, then that even n value should be kept in this tuple constructor. How I am writing the logic? For n in tuple 1, we are getting one by one value from this tuple 1, and each value I am checking if n modulo 2 equals 0. Same condition I am putting over here inside this tuple constructor. If n modulo 2 equals 0, if that n is divisible by 2, that means it is even. Now that even value I will keep in this tuple constructor. All done. Now print it. So if we print it, even nums, save it and run it again. Here we are getting these values in the tuple constructor. If I comment this one, okay, you will see the actual result, what we are getting from it. Same if we are asked to create a tuple and print the numbers which are odd numbers, which are odd number. Using loop, you can do it. So for odd numbers, we can take another variable, odd nums, equal tuple constructor, and from this tuple constructor I am taking value in x in tuple 1, and if that x value is divided by 2 and remainder is 0, then keep that x value inside my tuple constructor. Now print the list of odd numbers from the tuple. Save it, run it again. Now we are getting list of even numbers and we are getting list of odd numbers as well. So give me a sec. I'm getting one call. Yes, Rakesh. नो नो आप यू कैन ओपन द चैनल अभी मैं क्लास ले रहा हूँ आप देखिए मैं हम्म, अभी यूट्यूब पे है मैं वो सेंड कर रहा हूँ आपको ठीक ओके जस्ट गिव मी अ सेक आई गॉट वन कॉल फ्रॉम माय फ्रेंड okay so now we are proceeding with another question that we have discussed so far so I'll be covering another question so this session is also live on YouTube and you can put your comments if any doubt in the chat or in my live session chat, Zoom chat as well. So I am going through another question, right? So this is the Pythonic way that we can take even number and odd number. So yes, for odd number, I need to change the logic not equals 0. Ajay, we are doing one thing same way as we have done. Let me show you. If you are using for loop to iterate through a list or tuple, so we have tuple 1. Let me copy it. Okay. What is happening internally this way? And okay, now, okay, got it. So this is the tuple that we are taking. This tuple is having these values. My question was to find even and odd numbers from these tuples. These are the basic question, but for your assignment purpose, what I am doing, yes. So we are taking one by one value from this tuple, and every time this will start from index 0. This is the 0 index, 1 index, 2 index, and so on. So every number will be taken out into x from this tuple and it will check whether that number x is divided by 2 or not. So if that number is divisible and you can divide it by 2, then of course it is a even number. For the same logic, you can convert it for the odd one. For odd one, you just need to do it. But this is not a Pythonic way. In Python, we have another method, so we can create any like we want even numbers. We can create a new variable And here you will use tuple constructor, right? Inside this tuple constructor, what I'll be doing, I will just take one by one number from this tuple. So I will write for n in tuple 1, and again I will check if that value is divided by 2 or not, right? So again I will put my condition over here. If n modulo 2 equals 0, then keep that n value inside my tuple constructor. This way we are able to find the even values. This is one method, this is another method to find these values. For odd one, only you need to change the logic. Some basic logic we will be changing, and there is no need to change too much things. So this one will work for odd values as well, right? Now we are coming to another question. Now we are coming to another question, and that question is related with dictionary. That question is related with a dictionary, right? How many of you know how to create a dictionary? How many of you know how to create a dictionary? Quickly tell me. Okay. So now we will come to our question. Now we will come to our question to perform some basic operation on dictionary, right? My question is question number 4. Now come to this part. That is very important question because in real life you might be getting data from various sources. So I want to create a dictionary in Python to perform the basic operation, like you want to add some value, update some value, search value, display all the value. So here we are taking employees. We need to take employee in the dictionary and their salary. Take employee name and their salary in the dictionary. In the dictionary. Now what operation we need to perform? We need to add a new employee in the dictionary. Second, we need to update salary of a given employee. If we give employee name, then it should update the salary. Given employee, update the salary of the given employee. Third, search employee in the dictionary. Search employee in the dictionary. And fourth one, display all the employees of the dictionary. So this way we are going to perform basic operation on dictionary, and we already know how to create a dictionary in Python. It is key value pair, and dictionary is very helpful once you are dealing with the JSON data. Many times you will be dealing with JSON data. Yes, so you can check it out. So let us start with the problem. Now save it. I am taking another program, emp salary dot py. So here I am taking one last question of the day, right? So what we are required, we are required to create a dictionary. Suppose we want to create a dictionary of employee, so we can create a dictionary like this. This one is an empty dictionary. This one is an empty dictionary. Yes, of course, we can verify it is dictionary or not. So you can use type method, right? And inside this, if you pass, definitely it will show you that class is DICT. This one. See in the terminal, the class is DICT. So we have created a empty dictionary. Now my question is to create a dictionary of employee having their name and salary. Having name and salary. So, okay, we have created a simple dictionary. Now we are going to add some values inside this. So directly we are going to create, right? After that we will enhance our program. We can create it menu-based program. Suppose you are pressing 1, 2, 3, 1 for 1 to add a employee, 2 to update salary of employee. Let us create then see in action. So here I am creating a dictionary. So employee name I am taking as Alex, and let's take the salary is 900 pound. Next employee is Mike, salary is 1800 pound. Jaya, salary is 3400 pound. Maya, 5000 pound. So this is the basic dictionary that we have created so far, and we can just print it quickly. But our question is not done. We need to perform the operation. So it is showing the result in key value pair form. We are getting the value in key and values form. Now I want to add a new employee. So let me add employee with name Surya, and the salary is 9,000 pound. Now print this dictionary again. So once this one is for my current dictionary, once I have added another employee Surya, this will be added into dictionary. Now run it. So here we are getting result from Alex to Maya. Then in the second one we are getting result from Alex to Surya. That means this way we can add new employee in the dictionary. Add new employee in the dictionary. Correct? Similarly, we want to update. Suppose I want to update my salary. I want to update Mike's salary. Current salary of Mike is 1800 pound. Now I want to make it 2000 pound. Before that, directly I can change it this way, but of course we need to check first if Mike is available in this dictionary or not. Then if Mike is found in the list, then we will update. So first, what we will do, first we will check if Mike name is available or not, right? So I will just write the basic logic, correct? So if first we check if name is available in the dictionary, if found, if name is found, then update the salary. Simple. Otherwise, it will give the message that employee is not found, such employee not found. So in advanced programming, we can also create function or we can create menu-based program. Everything we can do. We can do everything. But as of now, I am giving you simple logic to start with this. So first I need to check if the name is available in the dictionary. If we directly write it, yes, it can update, but I will show you how to check. So first I will take a input name and I will enter the employee name. Enter the employee name. So here this will take input of that employee and it will check if name is available in the dictionary. So I will check if name is available in the dictionary. So I will use membership operator, that is N. If name in employee, okay, then we will we will take input of salary. So I will take input of salary. So definitely I'm taking integer value. That's why I'm taking int constructor and I'll take input and here I will give it enter salary. Now this salary I will update for that employee. So here my dictionary name is employee. So I will write this employee name, what employee name we are taking as input. If it is found, then we are going inside the body of if condition, taking input of salary. And now here I am updating for this employee name, please update the salary. So here I will update the salary and I will give a message as well. So I can give a message, this employee's salary has been updated, right? So we can, yes, the salary of this employee. So we are using interpolation. So salary of this employee is updated to this particular salary. So this is all about if part, and if we go in the else part, if that employee not exist, then I'll give it this name is not found in the dictionary. The employee and particular name, whatever name we have, so this name, right? So is not found, is not found. Yes, is not found in the dictionary, right? Now close this one. So this way we are able to perform this basic operation. First we are checking whether this employee name exists in this dictionary. So I will be updating name. So let me comment this one first. Comment, and what I will do, I will print this dictionary after it so that whatever updates we have done so far, that will be visible to us, correct? And let me comment this one as well. It's not required, so put the comment over here. So this will show me the initial values and after update. Okay, so I am taking example of Mike, save it and run it again. Now it is giving me list of current dictionary having employee name and their salary. Now it is asking to enter the employee name. Python is case sensitive, so I am giving here Mike, and now it is asking the salary. So if I want to make it 2000 pound, save it, now run it. Now if you compare it with the previous one, Mike's salary is updated to 2000 pound. In this way, we are able to search any element in the dictionary and update its value. Similarly, you can show all the employee names, salary, whatever you want. So here we will show all employee name and their salary, right? All employee name and salary. Just basic logic, correct? So we can use for, and I'm taking variable name and salary as a variable, or you can take it N and S, right? We have taken already. That's why it is coming. In membership operator, and what is the name of our dictionary? So the dictionary name is EMP, and there is a method you have studied items. So this method gives us the key and value pair, correct? Now we can print name, whatever name we have in N, and yes, of course, we have salary. So whatever we have in salary as variable, that we can find. So this way we can loop. Yes. So it is asking for Mike. Now this time I will take Alex and give it 1000 pound. Now see in the second operation. What we are doing, we are getting name and salary of every employee, correct? We are getting name and salary of every employee. This way we are able to perform such operation. Now if you want, you can create a menu-based program. So it is your task to create a menu-based program. In the menu-based program, what you will need to create an empty dictionary. Then you will use the while condition until unless the condition is true. Then you will be getting menus like one to add employee, second to update the salary, third to show all employees, whatever. Once all done, and you will have some wrong choice. So for that, you also need to show the message. So do the practice, create a menu-based program to perform such operation because once you are dealing with real database, then it's always useful for us. Correct? Mayank, for menu-based program, there is a very simple thing. There is a very simple thing that you can do. What is the doubt? Okay, let me show you, but I'll not write the entire logic, right? Menu EMP. Just I am giving it. First, you need to create an empty dictionary. That's right. We have created an empty dictionary. Simple. Now you need to start write the. You can write the while condition, right? While. Why this one is not coming? Oh, I have just done one mistake. Anybody can tell me what is the mistake? Dot py extension I have not given. That's why we are not getting Python logo over here, right? So let me correct it quickly. Now it's okay. Now Python logo is coming because I have given py extension. So empty list we have created. Now I'll just start writing the condition while the condition is true, right? Then I will create a menu based program, correct? So you can create some simple menus, whatever you want, correct? Like employee record, whatever you say it, and you can make it something much attractive. And now again, you want to suppose you want a choice. If you enter A, then add a new employee, right? Add a new employee. Again, same way we can do the things quickly, right? For B, if we are giving the choice B, so update employee, update employee salary. But keep in mind, I'm giving it in the comment if employee name is found. Name is found. Yes, there can be duplicate, but I'm not taking that scenario. We are considering that dictionary will have only unique keys, right? That's so we do not need to worry. Dictionary will have unique keys. If employee name is found, then update the entered salary. Whatever you entered salary. Now, if we are giving C, so you can search any employee, right? Search any employee. You will just enter the name of employee if that employee is found or not. Then you will search and whatever you can display all employee. Display all the employee. Correct? And yes, for D choice, and if choice is E, then you can exit. Yes, so this you can do. So while condition is true, then you can start. Now you need to enter the choice. So take a variable choice Any name you can take it. Choice as this. Identification is important. If I do the mistake, see, this one is referring over here in the alignment of while. So identification is important, otherwise it will not work. Now I will take input, and here I will give the choice, whatever choice, enter your choice. I can say enter your choice, correct? And whatever choice you want to do. So you want A, B, C, D, and E, and whatever you want to display, you can write. And if you want it in upper or lowercase, then it's fine because we have given uppercase A to add a new employee, right? So we have to use the upper method. Now your actual game starts. If choice is this, correct? Yes, yes. If choice is this, then you can call any function or you can write your own logic, whatever you want, whatever function you create or everything. Yes. So this way you can create. But of course, if you will have to write condition for this one, if it is not true, then you will give it a invalid choice over here. And for all these choices, you will give your logic. You can create a function, you can call it. So try it today itself, and we will do it tomorrow at the same time and try to solve all the problems which I have shared you. And if there is any issue, then we can discuss. Yes, thank you so much. That's all for the day. Thank you everyone for joining.